Hi guys, just want to do a quick video on how to use the LabQuest 2, which is a new piece of equipment we'll be using in the Are You in Need of a Tune-Up lab. So as you can see here, we have our LabQuest 2. It's basically just a little computer that collects data using different probes. I have a microphone hooked up to it right now, but there are other probes like the motion detectors, the heart rate monitors, and the thermometers that we can use to collect and graph different types of data. Today we're going to be graphing sound waves in order to make models of sound waves as we study the relationships between frequency, wavelength, and pitch. So I just want to give you a couple of pointers to help you collect some nice clean waves that are not messy in today's investigation. So for example here I have a 288 hertz tuning fork, which is also known as a D note. And so the first thing we're going to do is we can break this up into three separate parts today when collecting data. The first part is going to be to hit the tuning fork, the second part is going to be to put it in front of the microphone, and the third part is going to be to hit record on your LabQuest. It's easiest if you give each of those jobs to one person in your group rather than trying to do them all by yourself. So first thing we want to do is when we hit the tuning fork, we do not want to hit the tip, we do not want to hit the middle, we want to hit about 2/3 of the way down on the tuning fork, a little bit closer to your hands in order to produce a clean vibration. Once you strike the tuning fork, you're then going to put it in front of the microphone so that it makes a straight line. Okay. We do not want to have it perpendicularly in front of the microphone, and we also don't want to have it behind the microphone. We want a nice straight line with the tip of the tuning fork to be as close to the microphone as possible without touching it. Once you have that, you're going to go ahead and start collecting your data by clicking the start sign. So let's go ahead and see if we can collect some sample data and see what that looks like. Okay, as you notice here, I've got a nice clean wave, and this is the type of wave I'm looking for when collecting my sound wave data. They're nice and even, and I can count each of the crests, which is something that you're going to do today when collecting your data. You'll draw your wave and count the number of crests. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crests on this wave. So I'd go to my data sheet, draw that graph, and then write down my number of crests. Now if you want to see what a wave looks like that we don't want, or a messy wave, I will show you that as well. So again, this is the type of wave you're looking for. If we don't collect our data very well, let's say we do this, let's go ahead and collect, and oh, we get something that looks like this. This is a really messy graph, and that's not the kind of data we're looking for. So if you get a graph that looks like this, or something that didn't look like the first graph and it's real messy, recollect your data. Take your time. It's okay if you need to collect a couple of times to get a clean wave. I'll be walking around class today to help make sure that you're getting clean waves and answer any questions you may have. So remember, if you got any questions, ask them to me. Enjoy.